Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Harrah's Hoosier Park. I am track announcer Michael Chamberlain as we continue on the Road to the Derby with our Road to the Derby Challenge. This week, we are at Tampa Bay Downs in Tampa, Florida, as they have the Grade 3 $400,000 Tampa Bay Derby taking place. The race a mile and a 16th on the main track with a field of 12 going postward, and it should be a tremendous Tampa Bay Derby. Of course, this is the race that Street Sense came out of when he was on the road to the Kentucky Derby and got that Derby win back in 2007. So as we take a look at our field of 12 in here, I kind of like the favorite. I know that has not been the smartest handicapping strategy with these prep races so far this spring, but I do like number 6, Tappet Trice. This horse is the 8-5 morning line favorite in this field. Luis Saez riding for trainer Todd Pletcher by Tappet out of a Dunkirk mare, was a $1.3 million purchase at Keeneland in September of 2021. 3 previous starts, all at 1 mile, all at 1-turn miles. 2 of them at Aqueduct, 1 of them at Gulfstream, won the last 2, and that includes a very impressive 8-length victory at Gulfstream Park on February 4th, winning that race with Luis Saez riding in a time of 1:36 and 2. Tappet Trice, again, a Todd Pletcher trainee, the 8-5 morning line favorite in here. And I think it's going to take quite a yeoman effort from one of these other horses in this field of 12 to beat Tappet Trice on Saturday. Second choice for me is number 3, and that's Classic Legacy. Classic Legacy is going to be ridden by Irad Ortiz Jr., a Bill Mott trainee. Now, Bill Mott has been winning some races already this year. Took Art Collector to victory at the Pegasus World Cup and has gotten a couple of other notable wins already in 2023. So it's good to see Bill Mott still going strong. In fact, he's winning at 17% so far for the young 2023 campaign. Classic Legacy, as I mentioned, has Irad Ortiz Jr. in the saddle. This horse was 4th in the prep race for this Tampa Bay Derby, the Grade 3 Sam F. Davis, back on February 11th. And that was one of those prep races that, again, had a wild finish. There was all kinds of horses in with a shot at the end. Classic Legacy was one of them, ended up finishing 4th on that occasion, but did win the time prior at Aqueduct in the slop, going 7 furlongs in early December to get that first career victory. So I think Classic Legacy, off the 4th place finish in the prep, is ready to step forward and put forth a big effort for this race Saturday. Third pick, and now we're going to get into some of the long shots, because some of these long shots have really done some big things in these prep races, and we're certainly not going to keep them out here. I like number 12, Prairie Hawk, in the 3rd spot. And this horse, I was very surprised when I saw the morning line of 20-1. I don't think you're going to get 20-1 come post time for the Tampa Bay Derby on number 12, Prairie Hawk. Now, that outside post position might have something to do with this horse maybe not being as well considered, but I think that this horse will be more in line of 10 or 12-1 come the Tampa Bay Derby. Has won twice in 4 previous starts. Both of those wins coming at Tampa Bay. Was 9th in the Grade 3 Sam F. Davis. If you look at the comment, got bumped at the start, really lost all hope in that race with that happening. Ended up finishing 9th, was never really part of the pace, which is where this horse needs to be. That's the other thing about the 12 post. Might not be the easiest to get up to the front, but I do think that Prairie Hawk, getting a good position early on in this race, will be important. Sammy Camacho will have the ride for trainer Safi Joseph Jr. 4th pick for me is going to be another 20-1 shot. That's number 11, Zydeco. Now, I have worked in Louisiana in the past, so I know a little bit about some Zydeco music, but I like this horse, Zydeco, with the ride going to Samuel Marin. This horse trained by Ramon Minguet. And this horse has won 3 of 6 previous starts, has hit the board in 5 of 6 previous starts, was 5th in the Sam F. Davis. This is the horse that set the pace in that race and actually stayed on fairly well at odds of 44-1 before fading and finishing 5th, with all the closers coming after him late. But Zydeco ran a big race in the Sam F. Davis, and a repeat of that effort certainly will make Zydeco a factor in the Tampa Bay Derby. Let's take a look at those top 4 selections once again. I do have the 8-5 favorite, number 6, Tappet Trice, on top. The second pick is number 3, Classic Legacy, who is 6-1 on the morning line, and then the 20-1 pair of 12, Prairie Hawk, and 11, Zydeco. Both 20-1 on the board. 6, 3, 12, 11 is how I have my top 4 in the Tampa Bay Derby. Our play for the race, we have a $14 play. I'm going to use the top 3 selections in a $1 exacta box. Yes, I think Tappet Trice is a very solid top pick. Classic Legacy could run big, and I got to say again, if you get anywhere near that 20-1 on Prairie Hawk, I think you've got to take a little stab on a couple of win dollars also as a saver bet on the 12 Prairie Hawk if you're getting anywhere near 20-1 in there. The dollar trifecta play is an $8 play using our top 2, 3-6 with 3-6. And then in that third spot, using number 4, Groveland, who is 6-1. This is a Godolphin horse trained by Owen Hardy, was second in the Grade 3 Sam F. Davis. The precursor to this race was 21-1 in there. Ended up finishing behind Linkage, was kind of part of the race all the way around the racetrack, finished nicely, ended up getting beat just a length and a quarter in there. Also using the 9, Shesterkin. Shesterkin is the second choice in here, actually, at 9-2. This one will be ridden by Edgard Zayas for trainer Todd Pletcher. They're adding blinkers for this start. This horse has a win and a second in 2 previous Gulfstream Park starts, and then our 3rd and 4th picks with the 11 and the 12, Zydeco and Prairie Hawk. So our dollar trifecta, 3-6, 3-6 with 4, 9, 11, 12. That's an $8 play combined with the $6 we're putting forth on the exacta box. That's a $14 total play for the Tampa Bay Derby. We are on the road to opening day here at Harrah's Hoosier Park. It's just a couple of weeks away now. We're going to start on Friday, March 24th. And, of course, we invite you all to come out and enjoy live racing once again as we get started with our 2023 season. Live racing from March 24th through December 9th here at Harrah's Hoosier Park. And also, we do want to remind you, our Road to the Derby Challenge continues on through the Lexington Stakes at Keeneland. The date for that is April 15th. So that's going to be here before you know it, too. Just a little bit over a month away. And, of course, the first Saturday in May, May 6th, is Kentucky Derby Day this year. Looking very forward to that. It's going to be a wide-open Derby. Because right now you've got Forte, the Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner, who did win the Fountain of Youth. Arabian Nights still needs to get points to qualify to get into the Kentucky Derby. But if that one does get in, I think those two are probably going to be your most likely favorites in the Derby. And then you've got all kinds of wide-open horses in behind those top 2. As I mentioned, a lot of long shots have been winning these prep races. You had another one with Ray's Cane last week up at Aqueduct in the Gotham. So it's been a wild Road to the Derby season so far, and we are continuing on the Road to the Derby this Saturday with the Grade 3 Tampa Bay Derby from Tampa Bay Downs. For all of us here at Harrah's Hoosier Park, I'm Michael Chamberlain, wishing the best of luck to you all.